Hey you guys, welcome back to another CZ Reacts, where we watch some fun, weird, crazy, and interesting, and question everything. Real or fake, you decide, let me know, leave it in the comments, I will meet you there. It is Father's Day, so a shout out to all the fathers. But not to take away, let's be real, I know a lot of single moms who have had to hold it down and play both roles and keep the house together. So I am also going to give a shout out to those single moms out there who have done an amazing job. The hardest job you ever will have to do is be a parent. I know that firsthand, but it is the most rewarding at the same time. So I hope everybody, one way or another, if you've lost a parent, that you can just have an amazing day with the memories that you cherish. And to those of you maybe you can't spend the day with your father or your mother, that you are able to make a phone call or just remember them in the most amazing way today. Also, this content comes from you guys. I wouldn't have the channel without you guys, and I wouldn't have the channel without the subs, supporting, commenting, liking, sharing, and getting my channel out there. So I appreciate all of you. The video is for entertainment purposes only. And I can't really wait for the day where one of you is like, that's my clip. So I don't know. Did one of you make the cut today? Let's find out. Oh my gosh, that is so beautiful. The last place I thought they would say is Utah. Yeah, I don't know why I was thinking somewhere else, different desert, absolutely gorgeous. Like, forget just Instagram playground. I would definitely go there for some glamping and some like relaxation. Amazing. A shark falling from the sky. A hammerhead. What is happening right now? Oh my gosh.
The elite are just selling us the same stuff in different ways.
Does anyone else notice that we're just going in circles now?
Yep.
It's with everything. Look at streaming services.
Listen.
It is 100% at a point. It's just cable. It is just like cable. There are hundreds of streaming services, just like there were hundreds of channels that you have to pay for separately. They all run ads on them, and you have to have all of them to have access to your favorite shows. That is literally cable, but shittier. Uber just created rideshare where they have predetermined locations that people can meet at, and Uber will come and pick you up
It's
among
a bus
all the other
route.
people that show up and drive on a predetermined route to drop people off. That is literally the bus. It is exactly the bus, but shitty. I swear to God, we are like 6 months away from people coming out and saying, oh my gosh, I'm so tired of losing my phone. If only there was a way to have it mounted to my wall and connected to a wire, so I know I won't lose it and I know I won't drop calls. We are.
The elite pulled a fast one on us, and we let it happen. They are literally repackaging old business models and reselling it to us, and we're letting it happen. As always, thank you for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments. Stay weird.
Ain't that the truth? There's nothing new under the sun. I feel like everything is repeated, reset, redone. Yeah, the house phone thing. But yes, when he was talking about that, that's what I was thinking. It sounds like a bus route for sure. We don't have Uber here. Maybe somewhere else on the island, but not in my town. I know they have it in the city. So I'm not really familiar with Uber, but we don't have that here. Oh my gosh. Sign me up. That's amazing. Oh my gosh, what is happening right now? South African grocery store. Oh my gosh. I don't think he's going anywhere anytime soon. He found that meat department. Like, what do you do? I don't know. I don't have lions here. Are they like bears? If they find it once, they're always going to come back. I A lion in the grocery store, that would freak me out. Like, thank God he found the meat department and not a small child walking around. Wow. I love that.
There's an uncomfortable truth about what's going on in the Middle East. This is Israel being bombed in the last 24 hours by Iran. And everyone in the comments of these videos, this video was titled "The Trailer Before the Mushroom Clouds," inferring that there's going to be nukes. The top comments are absolutely stoked seeing it come back to Israel's doorstep. Haha, frick around and find out. You're getting what's coming. You didn't know Iran could throw punches back. But here's the opinion you're not going to see the right or left talk about. They did know this was going to happen. This is absolutely allowed, engineered, fomented, and orchestrated to happen. Iran fights back. Israel demands assistance. Something happens in the U.S. that garners the American support for the war effort. America joins forces with Israel, and then China and Russia join forces with Iran, and we get to a World War III scenario. This is why we're talking about watching out for a false flag, some type of attack within the United States. This is what they're not talking about. You think the tip top of Iran has beef with the tip top of Israel? They're buddies. This is part of the New World Order. Cause a massive world war, completely revamp entire societal conditions, economic system, etc., demolish it, and install a new world order. That is 100% the plan. And if you want to know more about this absolute truth, comment Rumble below, and I'll send you the link to my Rumble live feed. We're going live every single day talking about this and other things we can't talk about on here.
Y'all will have to let me know what your thoughts are on that. We can discuss it in the comments, but I don't think I can say too much on here.
PD, these are Newsom's people.
What's your badge number?
I'm giving you warning.
No, warning about what? I'm asking you a question. What's gonna hurt? What's gonna hurt?
This 40 millimeter.
Why are you gonna shoot a fucking 40 millimeter to someone 3 feet away who's asking your badge number? What am I doing? Huh? Huh? Alright. Hey, yeah, I'm not going anywhere. What's your badge number?
That's okay. I'm gonna pop you right now because you're taking up my focus.
Oh. Did you hear what that guy said?
Yeah, I'm going to pop you right now.
Why?
Because you're taking up my focus.
Right.
Has now rapidly deteriorated. The LAPD moving in on horseback.
He actually looks at her, sees her,
moving them on to
right
the
here.
heart of LA.
He's like, oh yeah, I see you. Yeah, let me just pop you real quick.
What?
So they turn right there. They shoot him, and they hit him right in the head.
Watch, if they shoot her.
Maybe the cops aren't letting anybody pass those lines because that's where the protests and the filming is actually happening, where the police are actually destroying their own cars and stuff. They can't let anybody film it because, yeah, then people are going to film it like that other video you showed.
LA.
Okay, I don't have a problem with people who do actually quiet, peaceful protesting. Far and few in between, but they do exist. Okay, fine. You're peacefully protesting. People who are out there destroying and wreaking or causing chaos and havoc everywhere, yeah, you need a police force. You need that presence. What is happening here? That's disgusting. I'm just like, I can't even believe what I just watched. Oh my God. What? Oh, the patience these people have. I love it.
Elon was being mean to us. I left the boat in one of the cars. I just wanted to rebel and try solid water for the first time. You guys are so cool.
Okay, that
You're
is
so real.
a person.
Oh, good. Thank you.
Are you real or fake? Are you real?
Freaky either way.
Am I real? I don't know. Oh no!
Oh my God. What is happening right now? I am so confused. Okay, I thought it was a person with the getup, like a costume. And the Tesla cars, I thought they couldn't, I don't know, with safe features. I don't know. I don't have one. I don't know. That clip threw me. You guys might have to let me know what I just watched.
The world has just been left stunned at what we're witnessing between Trump and Elon right now. They are currently in such a bad back and forth that Elon just tweeted Trump is in the Epstein files and that he should drop out and be impeached. I mean, how did we get here? Because just yesterday, Trump was calling Elon a fantastic guy. And Elon was once wearing a hat saying Trump was right about everything. So what the hell went wrong? Well, from what we know, at least publicly, it all seems to have started when Elon started criticizing one of Trump's major policy bills, saying that it was a disgusting abomination and that it would significantly increase the national debt. Trump didn't respond too much at the start, but eventually he clapped back. He said he doesn't know what is going on with Elon. Maybe he's got the Trump derangement syndrome because no one knew more about this bill than Elon did, and now he's suddenly become hostile. Elon tweeted back saying that this was false, that this bill was never shown to him once, and that it passed in the dead of night so fast that almost no one in Congress could even read it. Trump then said Elon's just mad because this bill would cut the EV mandate, which makes Tesla billions and billions, and that the easiest way for the government to save money would be to terminate Elon's government subsidies and contracts. And then he ended it with this: I was always surprised that Biden didn't do it. Yeah, it's getting serious at this point. Elon then got further and said that Trump is ungrateful and that he would have lost the election if it wasn't for him. And then freaking teased the idea of creating his own political party, I'm assuming to rival Trump, one that actually represents the 80% in the middle. He then tweeted again saying, oh, and some food for thought, Trump has 3.5 years left as president, but I will be around for 40 plus years. Trump then took to Truth Social and said that he fired Elon. He asked him to leave because he was wearing thin, and then he just went crazy. Elon replied to that saying that it was an obvious lie. And then at this point, Elon Musk's ex-girlfriend jumps in the mix, asking Donald Trump if he needs any breakup advice. And then Kanye West tweets and he says, bros, please, no, we love you both so much. How is this even reality? What Avengers are even assembling? Then shit almost went too far. Because Elon said, time to drop the really big bomb. Donald Trump is in the Epstein files. That is the real reason they have not been made public. He then replied yes to the question, should Trump be impeached and JD Vance take his place? There has never been a more accurate time for this meme. Tesla stock is in freefall, the internet is losing their minds, the Democrats are popping champagne, and I will keep you updated.
Do you need some breakup advice? Oh my gosh. My question is like, if the list and the Epstein thing is true, why would Elon not come out sooner? Like, he didn't react until after this bill issue. So is that true, do you think? Or is that a jab, a really big jab, publicly jab on Trump? I don't know, but that doesn't make sense. Like, if he was in the Epstein files and you found that out and that was a huge issue for you, why do you wait until this bill is not in your favor or going to work for you to come out with that information? I don't know. I don't know about these two.
X, one of the toughest coatings which makes anything super strong as soon as it's sprayed on. Watch this. When a watermelon is dropped from a 45-meter tall tower, it shatters into pieces. But when the same watermelon is coated with Line X and dropped again, it doesn't break. It actually bounces back. If you apply Line X coating even on a tissue, you won't be able to tear it apart even with your full force. Just like this, a normal plastic cup gets crushed just by placing a foot on it. But after applying Line X coating on that same cup, even if someone stands on it, it won't get crushed. Today, Line X is even being used in bulletproof jackets. And now this same coating is being used to make normal cars bulletproof as well. What do you think about this Line X coating? Do let us know in the comments.
I have no idea. I've never even heard of that before. My first thought was, like, it's not the same watermelon. Like, there's no way, but maybe. I don't know. Maybe.
This truck modification be deemed illegal? It's one of the most discreetly designed alterations for trucks, typically retailing for $990 in most modification stores, without installation. Not only does the side of the truck conveniently slide up for the driver, but numerous storage boxes ensure ample space for items such as food, tools, or more.
You got coffee? Seriously? You put a coffee maker in there? Yeah. Correct. Oh my god.
This specific modification also comes equipped with outlet plugs, allowing you to install a coffee maker or plug in any electronics of your choice.
I like it.
Additionally, another modification pulls out from behind the truck like a drawer, offering space for various tools or personal items discreetly hidden from view. The cost of these modifications usually hovers around $1,000. Would you consider purchasing such a modification, or do you view it as a potential hazard?
As a truck owner, I like it. I love it. Who doesn't want more storage? And it's dry storage. So yeah, I think it's genius. I like it. What do you think?
My god! If we're in a tornado! We're literally in a fucking tornado, dude.
Look at the trees, G.
Oh fuck, dude, it just crushed the crane truck. Oh my fucking god. Dude.
Well, I lay down like
Zach and I saw that motherfucker starting. Dude, this whole place is fucked. It might flip the truck. Oh, fuck!
lay down, bro.
Holy fuck.
That's why I got out the machine.
Your machine's fucked.
See?
Holy shit. Dude, we were literally just fucking saying it's rotating.
Oh, hell no. I was like, fuck that.
Holy fuck, dude.
We have another unidentified creature sighting, and this time it's coming out of Key Largo, Florida, captured on June 13th, 2025. The witnesses saw this creature sitting on a rock on the beach. Now, they don't know what it is, but what people are saying is it looks like a mermaid. I'm gonna have to leave that up to you to decide what the heck this thing is. What I can confirm is it is not a statue on the beach. There actually shouldn't be anything there. But the question remains, what is this? And some people see it slightly moving, others don't. What do you see? Take a look at this footage, comment below, tell me what you think.
does look like it. I don't know. I don't know. It wasn't enough to be sure. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. No way. I'm walking. I don't care. I don't care. I am not getting on that damn bus. This video is titled Optical Illusion, I think. Oh my gosh, no freaking way. It's not a building? Or like not a... not a... Wait, what? Oh my gosh, I totally thought that was an old building. I'm trying to see the windows. Like appreciating the different colors. That is so crazy. It's just a one wall. That is so crazy. I love that. We don't have anything that cool. Like, no. Oh my gosh, that is so nuts. Oh my gosh. You guys, how cool is that? There's no freaking way I would have ever guessed or thought that was a flat wall. Oh my gosh. No way. I love this video. That is so nuts. Okay, well, I have to give a shout out to Sunny, my friend here on TikTok, who filmed this, took it, walked around, and he is in New Zealand. I love the video, Sunny. That is amazing. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys have anything like that where you live like that? I didn't know what to expect, but I was appreciating what I thought. Old building. Yeah. I didn't see that coming. I loved that.
So that conspiracy theory where people are trafficking human organs has now gotten a little deeper. So this 21-year-old former flight attendant was arrested for trafficking $3.3 million worth of a psychoactive drug containing ground human bones.
Oh my gosh.
Ground human bones.
What is happening right now?
Let me repeat. This former 21-year-old flight attendant was arrested for trafficking $3.3 million worth of a drug containing ground human remains. She was arrested at the airport with this drug called Kush. Over 100 pounds of this drug that's only found on the black market. Take a look at this. This is the article about the stuff that she was caught with and was arrested for. Now, it's totally unclear of who is purchasing this stuff. I guess maybe it's people that are tired of the stuff that they've been using, you know, and they want something a little bit different. But this contains human bones. Now, if you go back and check out some of my videos and all the stories that have been coming out of people arrested for selling human bones, it's got to make you think, where are they going? Maybe we know now. Well, she is facing up to 25 years to life. Now, here's the question on my mind, and the question I want to ask you. How long do you think she's going to survive once they found out what she was caught for and the people that she was transporting it for? How crazy is this story? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and as always, I'd love to hear from you.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. The talent and skills. This is amazing. Wow. That is, I love it. So unfortunately, I couldn't play the actual song or audio with it because of a copyright. So, but he was going on about yeah, it's amazing. I loved that. Let me know what you thought.
Here's your coffee.
Thank you. You'll never take me alive. Pour the hot coffee all over me. Oh,
Is there a reason why you would say that?
no.
So what were you doing on Thursday at 7:45 p.m.?
What were you doing? I'm just kidding.
Why were you at the Westland Mall at 8:30 p.m.?
Well, I definitely wasn't murdering someone.
How did you know this was a murder investigation?
I did. Someone was murdered?
Yeah.
No, I wasn't doing that. Sorry. I was shot. I needed new jeans.
So you're saying you had nothing to do with this?
I don't know. What if I pulled out this buy one get one free Arby's cherry turnover coupon and slid it over to you? What would you say then?
Are you trying to bribe me?
No, I'm just kidding. I wish I had one of those. Imagine if you guys like grabbed the back of my head and started beating against the table. Where's she? Rachel!
Ma'am.
Sorry.
Things you say really don't help you out.
Okay. check, please.
Okay, you're definitely free to go.
Okay. Good. I'm gonna get to finish my coffee. Can I finish it?
You can take it. Yeah.
Okay. Good night, boys. Hope you catch 'em.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I mean, there are tons of people out there like that, but that scenario situation of why they're talking to her, that was like freaking me out. That was a bit creepy for me. What about you?
He's doing a psyop here.
So if there were peaceful protests on Saturday for the militant parade, President Trump would allow that?
Of course the president supports peaceful protests. What a stupid question. Raquel.
Thank you so much,
Thank you,
Caroline.
I'm struck by the fact that the president has not at any point said the most important thing here is to protect the First Amendment rights of peaceful protesters. Why is he not out saying all peaceful protesters will be protected?
The president, as I just answered, supports the right of Americans to peacefully protest. He supports the First Amendment.
If there were peaceful protests on Saturday for the militant parade, President Trump would allow that?
Of course the president supports peaceful protests. What a stupid question.
If there's any protest that wants to come out, they will be met with very big force. By the way, for those people that want to protest, they're going to be met with very big force.
So they're just going to trample over this guy with a horse. It's like, hey, nah, I'm not going to get arrested. I'm just going to run him over with a horse. Yeah, let's see how many times I can hit him in the head with the stick and run him over with a horse. And she's just walking, and they just shot him. Yeah, it's like, yeah, who cares? You don't think these are paid actors? What are they doing? The police is destroying their own police car?
Whoa.
All the shit you see on social media, I want you to know it is staged. So I went down there. I wanted to see the shit myself. Look at this.
You don't know what's real or not out there anyway. Was that a Trump paid actor? Was it a Newsom paid actor? Both wings, there's one bird.
Shalom, family. Shalom. Be very, very careful. Even with the seeded watermelon. Last night we tasted it and it tastes funny. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to throw it out in the morning. But look what happened between then and now. What is this?
Ew.
That is not red. What is this coming from this watermelon, you guys? What the heck? And when we tasted it, we spit it out. And this is a seeded watermelon, you guys. So be very, very careful. Now, so let me take a paper towel and see. Look at it. Look at this. It's thick. Wow. What are they feeding us? Shalom.
I can't even think off the top of my head what it's called. It was something Bill Gates is doing. It's being put into the food or the produce to make it last longer. Yeah, no, I'm okay with going to the local market or the store to get my produce. You know, I don't need to buy in bulk. People want their fruit fresh. We don't need it to last longer. I don't know what that is. That looks disgusting. That is so cool. Smiley face. Oh, that is crazy unique. That's kind of cute. Little snake has a smiley face. Like, what? That's actually a really pretty snake. That is so crazy. Like, what?
I want you guys to have a look at this and then tell me if you think that this was cut using modern machinery and technology. These stones have been cut and tuned to resonate certain frequencies. Now have a listen here.
Oh my gosh. This is crazy.
These are called the Sardinia sound stones found in Italy. Apparently, all these were done by this man, Pinocho Shola. But I don't know, my intuition is telling me something else is going on here. What do you guys think about this?
Never heard.
Very interesting.
Is a breakthrough in the future of computing. That pink liquid, it's full of living human brain cells. And here's the crazy part. Scientists are combining those brain cells with traditional silicon to build computers that are alive. It's pretty wild. Now, this is a brand new industry of technology called biocomputing. These are real human neurons that can actually think and learn for themselves. Now, if you're like me, you're probably wondering one thing. Why are they doing this? It feels a bit much to be growing human brains just to put them into computers. Well, listen to this. It turns out human brain cells have extremely rare abilities to process things without being trained. Normal computers have to be taught to solve problems. It's why AI models take so much energy and training data to build. But as soon as you add brain cells to a computer chip, they don't really need as much training. They kind of start figuring out what to do on their own, just like a human would. Now, because of this, these biocomputers are super efficient. A regular supercomputer might use 40 million watts of power to solve a complex task. The human brain can do it in just 20. That's 2 million times more efficient. And this means these biocomputers could become the secret weapon to solving humanity's hardest computational challenges. But there is just one massive problem. Brain cells tend to die when their temperature deviates from 98.6 degrees, and computers generate a ton of heat. So we have this wild situation where living computers could be the solve for everything, but it's almost impossible to keep the brain part alive. Today, companies like Cortical Labs are selling these biocomputers for $35,000. But over time, scientists are gonna figure out how to get them more stable and accessible. It's wild to say, but I think soon we're gonna have living computers that literally think like humans.
Literally a moose. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh, lady, I really hope you were kidding. Like, literally hope you were kidding. That was so funny. Not a moose, though. Not a moose. Oh, that's a moose. There you go. Water's so pretty. Oh, I want one. That's so cool. What is that? I thought gator hands at first. Oh my gosh, that was, hey, his shoes didn't get wet though. All right, you guys, I am going to end it there. I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know. Leave it in the comments. Maybe not today. Maybe it will be someday soon, but let me know if you made the cut. Do not forget to question everything. And until next time, stay safe.